We got our technical difficulties figured out, and we are so excited to be joined by Kelly Hyer. She's the Recreation Superintendent for West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation. Kelly, thanks for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Maddie.
Nice to hear you, Kelly.
Yes, that's right.
Kelly, West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation held some amazing events to celebrate Black History Month in February. Could you just look back on those and tell us about how those went?
Oh, would love to. So we kicked it off again, just so everyone knows, it was organized by a community task force, the Diversity Task Force, and we focus on Black History Month by kicking it off with a mobile history museum that was hosted at the public library. That was the first Saturday of the month, and some special guests were able to attend a lecture to kick that weekend off. But exhibits were on display for a couple hours, and he brought over 200 artifacts and exhibits with him for that great Saturday afternoon. And then that was followed by, the next thing was our Love Yourself, and that was a health-focused event where we had professionals give lectures, and then they were able to attend breakout sessions and also do some active things such as yoga, the hustle, and Zumba. So it was high energy, and we then went into a virtual by Major Bill Burnett of the Tuskegee Airmen, the local chapter, and he did a virtual presentation. And then our grand finale was the Black Expo, hosted at Orchard Mall, and we featured over 30 either Black-owned businesses or diverse backgrounds and community resources. And it was an amazing first-time event, live music. The jazz band from West Bloomfield High School joined us. And I know you captured some great footage, and I know that you were able to share with us, so thank you.
Yes, that was a great event, especially to cap off Black History Month. And Kelly, looking into the future, can you highlight some of the events that West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation will be hosting either in the month of March or looking forward into the spring?
Sure. So in general, I did want to talk about camp today too, but we are just working on all of our summer offerings. So in April is a big outdoor month for us, where we have our Earth Day event coming up, as well as our Spring Fling. Now, last time I looked, there was a couple of spots open still for Spring Fling, and that's our traditional egg hunt. And we have traditionally sold out in years past. So if you're hearing this, check registration right now and see if you can get in last minute. But our Earth Day event is back outside. We have a lot of cool vendors coming, and that is a few days before Earth Day, but still check it out, get fired up for the month that we celebrate Mother Earth.
And then Kelly,
so those are two that come to mind.
Yes, let's talk about those summer camps, though. That's a big thing for West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation, especially too looking for the warmer weather. We're very excited that the summer camps are up and running. Can you tell us about some of the different offerings for those summer camps?
Sure. So we've always offered a diverse variety of camps because we know those kiddos out there have a wide variety of interests. So there's art camps. We have STEM-based camps if your kids are interested in more robots or engineering. And we have sports camps. And then we have our traditional Camp WB, which is located at Drake Sports Park. And that is a combination of outdoors, a little bit of indoors, games, sports, and we're bringing back field trips this year. Normally, I would be able to tell you about our nature camp offerings, but we are taking a different approach on nature camps this year, and those are going to be one-day experiences led by our naturalists.
So, Kelly, will you tell us a little bit about information, when information will be posted, and then how one can register once they figure out what camp they would like to register for?
Yeah. So we make it a little easy for parents and put together a summer guide that has everything outlined, again, with important dates, descriptions, the prices, anything that you need to know about our camps. That is going live March 14th, so coming up soon. So be sure to watch our website for March 14th. That's going to launch, and we'll be accepting registration forms starting March 28th. And that's important for parents that have kiddos with allergies, because you're going to want to reach out to your doctor and primary physician beforehand to get the paperwork done. But once you put the forms into our office, whether in person, on email, you can still fax them in anytime after March 28th, then you can register for anything after April 25th. We do give returning families a bonus 3 days to register that Friday before, but otherwise all the registration opens on that Monday, April 25th.
And Kelly, for people that are not signed up yet, how can people get all the information about the great events that you guys will be hosting in the spring as well as in the summer?
Sure, we make that easy. So we put out a weekly email blast, and it gives you just the top, very quick level, high level of the things that you need to know for this week at WB Parks. So go to wbparks.org, scroll down to the bottom, sign up, and then you'll be in the know for things going forward.
Kelly, as we wrap up here, is there anything else that you wanted to share with our audience about what is going on with West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation, all the fun things you have coming up?
Well, I would say also watch your mailboxes this in April for our summer guide. That is going to have all the highlights for the summer that you're going to need to know. Exercise classes, our Walk West Bloomfield program. We're bringing Summer on the Bank back, which is our summer festival. And that is going to be mailed out the first week of April. Will also be on our website at the same time frame. So.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Kelly. We appreciate it.
Thank you.